Hey guys, Dust Gaming here, and I know everyone is really keen about Hayate because he's one of the strongest AD carries in the game at the moment, if not the strongest hero in the game at the moment. And I just wanted to show you some gameplay. To be fair, it has been quite laggy. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. I played with a friend of mine in his Wi-Fi and everything went smooth for him. So I guess it's about my phone and I need to solve that problem quite soonish. But don't worry, I will have a new phone in a couple of months, so everything should be base out, and the games that I've been playing afterwards have been a lot more smooth, so everything is alright. We have been playing against Arthur and Valheim, which is not really that common, but Arthur can of course be a really nice support because he has a lot of crowd control featuring his 1 and his ultimate. And we, at this point of the game, we were just basically trying out how far will they go, and it just seems that the enemy heroes have quite a problem as well, because this just doesn't seem normal. Like, this is not something that a normal Valheim would do. He should retreat to safety, and I was able to get first blood without any problems. I don't know if it's about my game or his game, but that lag, that was kind of strange. And yeah, I want to show you my new build. Like, I built something new. I've taken something which has been pre-posed from the chat. That's something that I have investigated from the guys that have played Hayate even more, and I've been playing against a Hayate that killed at least 14, 15, 16 people, and he was using the beast, so this build is featuring the beast as well. And you will see how good use I make from this build in this video, and I can say it seems to be quite strong. Like, the build that I've come up with seems to be something that you can just calculate a really good game into account. Xanis comes in here. I need to use my flicker because suddenly everyone is up here. I didn't pay attention to the map, and you don't want Dio-chan with her controls as well as some strong damage dealers in your tower. This is just something that really causes problems. They are doing a lot of damage here, and the good thing is that the team rotates up. Like, everyone is here, and that's like the second time that Valheim is just standing stupidly around in the area, and like, what am I supposed to do? Like, guys, I have to take it. Like, 3 kills, those are the kills that win the matches, and you really should be paying attention to it. If an enemy hesitates to move, you should take the advantage of it and you should try to get it. Really nice rook here. He sees that Arthur is here, but Arthur is not really doing something, so we can farm off the Abyssal Dragon. Abyssal Dragon is always a really important target, and this just gets me another item. I'm on level 4 right now, Rourke being level 6. That was really nice gameplay here. And now we are able to push into the tower to start to deal some damage, as our tower has already been taken. Valheim approaches, so I need to get out. I don't want to be hit by Valheim on the tower, and I don't want to hit Valheim on the tower, but this is something like we completely control the game at this moment. Like, we are able to get the Spirit Sentinel, the bird, or whatever you want to call it. Oh no, the Spirit Sentinel is the one on the ground. Like, and I don't know about Arthur. Like, usually if I was Arthur, I would always try to go in and trade for some kills, because Lumber is not that strong. Like, Lumber is probably one of the weakest heroes in the game, but he's doing a good job on spotting the enemy out here. Arthur is going in with his 2 again, and the problem is, Arthur, if you're using that will just cause your Valheim to get less gold, because eventually you will get all the last hits, and that just means that less gold for Valheim, and Valheim needs to be stronger than you, because at this point of the game you are not the carry. You are the one who basically supports your hero, so you need to take all your abilities and be as beneficial as possible. And look at how much damage we do. That was unfortunate. Like, I was not paying attention to the map, as well as Lumber. Like, we did not really pay attention to anything, so we got caught here off guard. That was a play that could have been avoided if we would have been a little bit more careful about the game, but it doesn't really matter at this point because we're already sitting on the 6-3, and as you can see, the wave is already catching up again, and I might just be able to get the wave, and this is the only thing that we care about because Arthur was so busy taking the bird that I have been able to just clear the wave as usual, and that's really strange. And Valheim is having a hard time with me having the ability that just goes through enemies and kills everything behind it. And as we see that the guys are busy, yes, you can swap a lane if you are able to kill the Abyssal Dragon, because your whole team will get experience points from it. RoV is already on level 10, so he goes in quite easily. I don't know what happened here. It seems like a really big bug, because I'm not able to do so much damage in so little time. So this is another free kill for me basically, but I'm just taking advantage of it. And as you can see, my ping is always going up and down during that game, and I don't even know why. Like, it seemed really to be a real buggy game here, trying to do as much damage as possible, even with Telenas being able to score some hits because of her long range. But of course the team comp, that's really bad. Like, you don't want Telenas, Arthur and Dio-chan in your face, but it doesn't really matter because we're able to score at least some hits. And you can see that Rook goes in here, scores a double kill. He is killed, but that doesn't really matter because now we have the minions here, and Lumbo does the end of it. He's going to get the tower, and that's more important than killed. That's always your first objective: get the kills in, and then if you have the kills, get the tower. And if you don't get the kills, try to get the tower. Tower is most important. The more towers you have, the better it is. He's not able to get Lumbo. He's not able to dive as deep as he should. So we can keep that tower and we can keep on pushing. And he's not really making a sacrifice here. Like, good Arthur play. He went in and then he used his movement speed to go out afterwards, because I don't think that he can stand against Lumbo and me in this section. I'm not doing that much damage, but I'm still doing enough damage to kill Arthur if I want to. And now I've got the beast. 100 attack speed and 25% life steal of every damage that I do. So my health bar should always be green. And I'm just playing it back and forth. The only thing that Arthur can basically do is jump on us, and it doesn't seem that he's willing to do. Might be some problem that he has from the targeting system, which causes him to go back and forth all the time. But doesn't really matter. I'm on a 5-2. I've got my stuff up. I've got the beast already, and we decide to take Abyssal Dragon here to take him down because there is no one here. There's a triple kill. RoV killed everyone in the entire team, and as I have been able to get everything from it, and now this is so smooth. Like, I use Hayate's ability, his normal natural ability, just back off and be out of the fight, and now I can start to hit on Arthur again, and you can see that he's really having a hard time here. Unfortunately, the ult did not do sufficient damage, but now I have to keep up to get the double kill from Valheim. Bad positioning here. That could have been a lot more easier for him if he would just have backed off, but it doesn't really matter because we got him. And I was not expecting that. Like, that was really nice, being in that brush just waiting for me all the time. But then on the other side, if you take that into account, Sanus was waiting all the time in the brush, which means he's not really beneficial for his whole team. And that's something that Yeah, you should not do that. Like, not for that one single kill. And if you're not able to push to the tower and now Lumber's here, that is not something that's going to win you the game. Like, not this one single kill. And we're grouping up in the middle already. But this doesn't seem like a really nice fight. RoV is against 3 people. Now he's shut down. Tulin now has to get out of the fight. Good thing is Tulin is one of the most mobile champions in the game. So he's really easy on there. Zenith jumps in, but he's not really something that I can't deal with. So I'm trying to get Tulin out of the fight. And now I don't want to do this. But I'm using the minions to be something that I can actually use as some health pack. Like, I'm using the ability of the beast to get a health back. I should have used my ult here, but my ult was in cooldown, and as the game was quite laggy, you have seen that I wasn't really able to position it or to use it in the right time of the targeting. But it doesn't really matter because their team is down by 3 people, our team is down by 2 people. Tulin is obviously retreating because he is so low that you can't even see a health bar. And I'm back on pushing because that just means so much money. Free minions, that's money for your gear. And that's everything that you want because you want to be the strongest AD carry in the game. And you know as a Hayate that you're going to win the game if you are fed. And 9-3 sounds like a good number to owe this game and to get everyone into a decision. And now I was talking to Lumber here and he was like, dude, I'm gonna help you. And I'm like, yeah, well, that thing is already down by 15,000. That's another Abyssal Dragon. I think it's the 3rd or the 4th in the game, and Abyssal Dragon is always like priority number 1. That's always the thing that you want to have. And I just had the feeling that RoV is not standing there for a nice picnic, but he's doing the Darkslayer, and we are going to help him with that because the wave is not that pushed in the middle, and we can get the Darkslayer to go into the middle lane and just put more pressure on the enemy heroes. They're sitting on top and they know that they have to do something right now, so we can push safely. And I'm going to kill their jungle because I don't want them to get any experience from that jungle thing. It just seemed like everyone has been really laggy here. I'm going in here, easy ultimate, going back and forth with all my skills that I have. Easy Valheim here. I think he had some problems with his network communication. And it's always really bad if you have that, but I can't help it. Like, I have to win that game, and I cannot take things like that into my game if an enemy has problems with that. Defeated. Really nice skill here. Like, I did not expect that to happen, but that was of course really unfortunate. I could have avoided the death, and the problem is I would have been more helpful for my team if I wouldn't die here, but the death sickle wasn't enough, and now we're sitting at that core and we don't really know what to do because they just snagged our minion wave, and now we have to look for something else. Good thing is the team completely swaps the strategy mode. They go into the tower and they try to make a play here, but with 3 people on that behalf and 5 people in the enemy team, it is quite difficult. Like, if you don't have that much utility, and you can tell that RoV has a really hard time here because RoV is just one of the most tankiest hero, the most damaging heroes. If he is able to just get out all of his abilities, he becomes so tanky as soon as he uses his ult while increasing his damage. That's really great. But we're not able to make a play here, and now we have to defend our base against the enemy. I'm not willing to commit here. That has been a really rough time for me. Arthur always makes a play, like he always is so far ahead that I'm afraid that he's going to jump me. And the Talanas things, she has longest range in the game, so I'm of course not willing to sacrifice myself just for the kill, but my team is ready. Everyone respawns, so we're able to get another kill for me. and now we are in the leading position. We have killed 3 of the other people. 4 people are standing from my team, so this is the perfect spot, the perfect time to just go in and end this game, and that's what we're going to do. We've got the wave push with one of the super minions. I'm trying to get as much farm as possible to build the Blade of the Eternity, because as you can see, right now we're standing against Valheim and Xanas and I think Telenos? No, Dio-chan. And Dio-chan is a pain in the ass. Like, she is definitely something that you need to take care of, because otherwise she's just going to put you down, and that's going to cause a lot of problems, and the wave is not here. Like, we wasted this opportunity to get everything into position. Rourke goes in, really nice, really strong. He's gonna die, but it doesn't matter because of that really nice Lumber ult. We have just taken the time to get into the position to get another minion wave, and this is game. We won the game. I think something about 36% damage that I have been causing, and you can easily see why Hayate is one of the strongest heroes. If I'm able to win a game with him, that just means something, but I don't know what's wrong with me. I have this Marksman thing that's going on. Like, you will have noticed that I was playing a lot of Marksmen. I don't even like them, and now I'm MVP again, which makes me really, really sad, because Marksmen are just the most stupid characters in the game, for sure. Like, I don't really like them. Everyone gets a thumbs up because that game was really nice. 13-4-10, not something that I have to be ashamed of. And if you want to see more videos like that, subscribe to my channel, World of Dust Gaming. I appreciate it a lot, and I wish you guys a really nice day. Bye bye.